Have you ever thought about getting yourself one of these nice digital controllers to control your central heating and hot water tank? What's it going to look like if you put it in your kitchen, or rather, consider what you've already got? Well, the chances are you're going to have something like that already, which is one of those old technology, manual, reliable forever type of thermostat central heating boiler controller. And it fits usually somewhere on your kitchen in the wall by the boiler. Boiler's just above it. Now, if you want to scrap that, that's to the bin. You'll end up just with a nice little faceplate or something like this on your kitchen that contains the previous wiring to connect the old Stone Age thermostat. Then boiler controller. But then what you're going to do is rely on this bad boy, which is the alternative. Now, inside that box, there's going to be a piece of equipment which you've got to install upstairs in your water tank. And there'll be this little gadget here, which is your thermostat, and that's going to replace your old school one of those, which you've probably got sitting in your hallway and in your bedroom. If you've got two of them, you'll buy two Nests, and then you'll install them or stick them somewhere in the house at a convenient location, and happy days. I found after 1 year, my Nest has stopped working, or rather it's no longer communicating with my boiler. So I'm not getting any hot water to the radiators. And that's somewhat inconvenient in December when it's freezing cold outside. Actually, it's not freezing cold today. If I look at my Nest, you can see it's 11 degrees outside, which is quite jolly. Don't really need the heating on. But what was happening was, if I wanted the heating on, like this, I was finding the radiators were staying cold, and that's quite disappointing. And it's not why I spent £178 per Nest controller, is it? So, what to do? First of all, just flip it off. I'll show you what else comes in the box of the lovely Nest unit. Extremely nice packaging, by the way. Very attractive box, beautifully put together. Very simple, clear instructions. Ooh. So, what else you get in the box is those things. They are called the heat links. There's two of them down there because there's one for the valve that controls the downstairs heating, and there's one unit there to control the valve for the hot water tank and the upstairs heating. And they're just the standard valves which you've got dotted around your water tank. There's one of the valves, and there's another one, and there's the third one. So that remains exactly the same. So when you install the Nest, you basically fit those boxes to a junction box. You need to be electrically competent, or at least aware. If not, get an electrician and fit those, and then you should be away. But what I found was, after nearly 1 year, the Nest unit stopped communicating with that device. I know that because one thing you've got which is very useful is that big button on the center. If you press that down, you can manually switch on your boiler, your water tank. You're going to get hot water and hot, liquid to your radiators manually. No more control using the sexy little gadget downstairs. Just press that button, it will switch on. So what I did was, I did a reset here, hoping it would start, and it didn't work. So then I did a complete reset using the Nest unit downstairs. It's dead easy. All you do is hold that button down for 20 seconds. This light will start flashing blue. You go back down to your Nest unit. I'll show you how this works. It's so simple. I wasn't expecting the unit to come back to life. I thought I'd got a dead heat link, but it wasn't dead. All I needed to do was go to this little bad lad, settings, scroll through the little menu, and when you get to, where is it? Software, technical info, reset, I think it was. No, it wasn't that. Oh, cancel. It was simpler than that. Where was it? Probably equipment. Where is it? Yeah, equipment. Yes, this one. Okay, so I didn't bother with the test. I didn't need to. I've already done that. So I just press continue, and then I'm going to go to heat link. Press the heat link, and then I followed this little bit of instructions. That's all I did. And by miracles, well, what it does, it tells you to go and press the button upstairs till it flashes blue. Go into the restart mode, It automatically finds its own connection, and hey presto, guess what? I've got hot radiators again. Happy days. So that's what you have to do. I think I've done with that. Go back to normal. There you go, everything working. And I can just pop the heating back on and happy days. No longer freezing to death in the house. So it's extremely reliable system, has been for 12 months, but literally this week, for some reason, the connection between this and that thing upstairs stopped working. So the first thing to do is do a little bit of testing and find out whether you do need to go to the trouble of replacing the heat link. Seems like a hard reset did the job for me. I'll see if it's going to be reliable for the next year. Thanks for watching. Happy days.